Hey everyone, so just a quick video to explain to you how to correctly work your core muscles without having to do 50 sit-ups or 100 sit-ups a day, because really those type of exercises aren't really getting your deep transverse abdominis, your deep core muscles. Okay, there's a few layers of stomach muscles we need to actually activate in order to strengthen our spine, strengthen our tummy, and get that nice waistline that we all want. Okay, so I'm going to teach you some basic exercises right here without even having to lift your head off the floor that will work correctly into your deep core muscles, and from there you can build onto other stronger movements, but you've got to get your foundations right. So we're going to lay down on the mat, and the first thing here is getting your spine into neutral. So what that means is having a slight curve underneath our lower back. We're not overly arching, but we're not digging down into the floor either. That's often a mistake that people make when they're working their core. They tuck their hips up and essentially change the position of the spine. Now the thing is, when you're sitting or standing, we know that we don't slouch because it's not good for your back or any of your muscles. So why do it when you are working your abdominals and your core? Okay, so keep that in mind. Bring it down, keep your shoulders open, take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And I want you to press the ribs down, keep that little gap under your lower back, nice and steady through your hips. Inhale, one leg up, exhale down, and then the other leg, inhale up, exhale down. So this looks really easy, but what I want you to pay attention to is squeezing in the muscles underneath the belly button, and making sure that both hips on the right and the left don't move. So we want to avoid that instability, okay? So the next step up from here is then lifting your second leg off the floor without losing that connection of your core. So coming up slowly without letting your back arch and without digging down artificially to the floor either. Okay, so holding it there at 90 degrees, shoulders are open. Now if your ribs have popped up, that's a really important thing as well. Press them back down. So let's try that again. You're going to lift one leg, hold, pull your ribs in, tighten your abs, and make sure your hands and your belly doesn't pop up on that second leg lift. Good, now once you've mastered that, we can then add a single toe tap down and up. Okay, inhale down, exhale up. Again, keep open through your shoulders, down through your ribs. So if you do this for a few more, you should really feel your abdominals working already. Inhale down, exhale up. And by the way, these exercises are really suited to people who have had stomach separation after having a baby, for example, because you're not actually crunching into your tummy. So we're going to hold the legs here then and extend one leg straight out, super slow. Inhale, exhale, bring it back in. And then the other side, inhale out, exhale, bring it back in. Again, we haven't even lifted our head off the floor yet, so keep your stomach tight, extend the leg out and in. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Good, so if you're a bit shaky here in your tummy, that is a good sign already. Next, we extend our legs straight up. So this might become tough if your hamstrings are a little bit tight or if your hips are tight. Either way, you can soften your knees, but do your best to keep the legs straight, shoulders open, ribs down, and then we start with a single leg lower. Inhale down, and then exhale on the way up. I really want you to pull in tight through your stomach muscles, okay? Inhale down and exhale up. Good. Inhale down. The slower the better with these. It's all about a slow controlled speed to really get your breath working with your movement, and on the exhale the muscles are pulling in around your waist. Then the next progression from there, again we haven't even lifted our head off the floor yet, but you should be feeling it, is double leg lowers. So only go as far as you can without your back arching or straining here, really important. If you find that your ribs is starting to lift or your lower back and you're feeling out of control with that one, reset yourself, draw in your tummy, and then just go a short distance down, okay, instead of too low. So breathing in to move downwards, and then exhaling to come up. So you can start to add your arms here, and as you get stronger, go a little bit lower and then squeezing up. Maintaining good hip stability, shoulders open, and the neck relaxed, chin in. Okay, so let's try one more here. Good, and then once you've mastered those on the floor and you're really feeling your core actually working from that deeper level, you can then start to add in your very slow, controlled sit-up. So even going halfway back, hovering, then coming up. Only do this though if you don't have stomach separation after having a baby. And slowly down and up, really grounding your legs to the floor. Again, this is much more effective than doing heaps of sit-ups and crunches with a curved spine. Really lengthen up, stretch out through your vertebra, and control your movements. That's the key here. So I'm going to leave you with that. Post any questions below. So remember, the main thing with working your core effectively is to lengthen your spine, get out of the slouching, think about drawing in really strong from your deep abdominals, those deep transverse abs that we often neglect, okay, and we often overwork our hips and our neck. Let's try that. Do these exercises, post below how you go, and any questions at all, and I'll get back to you. See you on the next video.